How you doing, guys, and welcome to another Dark Souls video where I'll be playing Dark Souls Remastered. This time I've moved on to the next boss for Chaos Witch Quelaag. I assume that's how you pronounce her name anyway. And I'm just making my way to the boss now. I had to go through Blighttown to get to this boss, and anyone who's played this game before will know how frustrating Blighttown is. If you're playing this game currently and you haven't got there yet, good luck with that, it's annoying. Anyway, the boss is just through this fog door, so let's get to it. Wait a minute. Holy shit. I'm all confused now. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be feeling. I mean, this boss is combining the most disgusting and horrible things on this planet with the most awesome and beautiful things on this planet. My body's all confused. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to be feeling. Am I supposed to be scared or turned on? Anyway, moving on to the actual boss itself. Now, if you try and take this boss on the first time, there's a good to fair chance that you are going to die a hell of a lot of times. The reason being is because at first there doesn't really seem to be any perfect moment to try and attack this boss. At first it seems like no matter what you do, she can always hit you. If you try and get too close, then she'll swipe at you with her sort of flame sword. But if you try and keep your distance, then she will spew lava which stays in the arena, and if you step on it you will continually take damage. Not to mention the fact she's got an extremely powerful area of effect attack which can take you out in one hit. So it seems like no matter where you stand, she can get you. However, there is one tip that... Wait a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake, not now. I'm making my way to the boss. Okay, fine, let's get this over with. As you can clearly see, I've been invaded by some prick called Kirk. Now this guy is so fucking rude, he didn't even obey by the unwritten rules of Dark Souls PvP. Those unwritten rules, of course, are never use an Estus Flask and always bow to your opponent before you start the duel. But this rude piece of shit just comes up to me and starts swinging. So naturally I'm gonna have to put him in his place. Now, one thing I do not like about this guy is his armor. As you can clearly see, he's got sort of spikes on it, and every single time that I got close to him, whether he was attacking me or not, the spikes on his armor would always do me damage. Now, I have no fucking idea where you get this armor. However, I do know someone who is currently playing this game and following a guide. So I would like to ask this person to skip forward a few videos in your guide and perhaps tell me where you get this awesome armor. As you can clearly see, he keeps constantly spamming this magic move at me over and over again. However, it doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, if I know Kirk, and I think I do know Kirk, he clearly seems to think that this is going to damage me. However, if I was in his shoes and I was doing a certain move that just wasn't working, I wouldn't continue to fucking do it over and over again. I would at least try something different. And it seems like Kurt has had that idea, because from now on, every single time that I try and attack him, he always tries to parry me. However, his timing must be incredibly shit, because whenever he tries to parry me, just like you just saw, he always fucking misses. So I decided to show him how parrying's really done. That ought to teach you not to bow before a fight, you rude piece of shit. So anyway, now that Kirk's been dealt with, now we can get back to moving on to the boss. Fucking wasting my time, piece of shit. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by fucking Kirk, there is one trick that you can do to this boss which will make your life a hell of a lot easier. As I've already explained, if you get too close she will swing with you at her sword, but if you stay at a distance she will spam a lava move that will hurt you. The trick to this is to get close. However, if you stick to the side of the spider's head while you're close, then her sword attacks will not be able to hit you. While they're spamming this fire move, you can go to the side and get some attacks on her legs. However, while she's swinging her sword, stay to the side of her head, and you can clearly see the sword attacks cannot hit you. You're so close that she just goes over you with her sword attack. And I cannot begin to tell you how much easier this makes the fight. However, there is one move that you still have to worry about, and that is this area of effect attack which does serious damage. My best piece of advice to avoid this is when you see her whole body crouched down, that's when you know she's charging up for it. Unfortunately, I got stuck between her and the wall, so I didn't have enough time to roll away from it before it could attack me. But if you stick to the method where you stay close to her head so her sword can't attack you, then really that area of effect attack is the only thing that you have to worry about. Even her lava attacks, if you stay close to her, they shouldn't really give you any problem. The only thing you do have to worry about is, as I said before, the lava does tend to stay on the floor for a couple of minutes, so if you're following her around, there's a good chance that she could lead you into the lava, which will damage you over time. However, if you're careful with your footing and keep an eye on your environment to make sure you're not too close to the lava, then you can stay close, chip away at this boss's health little by little, and you should take this boss out in no time. I would say that the hardest part about this boss is the actual area itself that gets to the boss. As I already said earlier, Blighttown is one hell of an area. It's just not fun at all. I mean, I know that most Dark Souls games have a sort of poison swamp slash area, and these have always been annoying, but I genuinely think that Blighttown takes it to a whole new level. I absolutely fucking despise this place, and I cannot even begin to tell you how glad I am that it is finally over, and I've beaten this boss and I never have to come back here. And there you have it, guys. It's as simple as that, as long as you follow those tips. So there you go, guys, that's another boss dead. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.